Welcome to this game of Mechabellum. See here I'm fighting against a Chinese player and my options. Typhoon Specialist. You know what I will pick. Cost Control, Saber, and Supply Specialist. So there's Typhoon Specialist. It starts with no shaft clear, so yeah, it's perfect for Typhoon. It's what I will pick. On my opponent's side, Giant, Missile, and he picked Missile spec, which is a good spec. Quite annoying. Annoying to face. And looking here, Magnetic Barricade with Tower, only Tower, so we saw the Tower and position here. And since I don't want to pick any shaft clear, I am on a dilemma on the first round. What am I going to pick? And my choice was Crawlers. I will use the Fangs for my shaft clear and Crawlers as extra shaft. You see me positioning one Fang behind, two Fangs in front, or toward even more to the back. I want them to kill the shaft on the opponent's side, which I expected him to grab. He grabbed two Crawlers. You see me putting one Crawler here, and another one here behind the tower. So Fang is distracting the marksman, helping kill the shaft. My Crawlers are arriving in front, so they are tanking the fire, sacrificing themselves bravely in name of Fangs being able to shaft clear, which they did. So the Fangs managed to kill all the shaft. And now the Saber just need to survive a little more and kill the marksman. The Fangs could also kill the marksman, but if the Sabers both survive like this, it's better. So that's how you win the first round without any shaft clear unit. And if you enjoyed it and are not subscribed yet, you could subscribe. But here we have options. And level 3 Vortex. Question is, do I want to pick it and use it? I could pick it and sell it, but I decided to go for the Wasps because my opponent only had Marksman, so no good shaft clear, no good Wasp clear, and I am going to use them on the other side anyway. I will use them to attack the tower. And then sell it, because he has missiles, and Wasps don't like missiles. He will throw the missile here. I won't shoot. Don't want to waste money into shoots right now. I want my Typhoon, and that's what I pick. So, one Typhoon here, now I have a true shaft clear. Let's quick deploy here, so we can see better what he's doing at all. It did show his positioning his... Actually, I think it's not bugged. And he's going heavy into the 5 barriers here. That's his shaft clear. My Wasps went for his tower. I also put one Fang in here. Protect this tower, even if right now it's not needed. But since I sold the tower here, it was useful. And as I said, don't know why he went for Wasps. Actually, I didn't had Typhoons before. But now I do, and Typhoons are very good at killing Wasps. Here, there is Shield Airdrop, which is useful against Missile Specialist. There is also Rhino and Wasp Swarm. My opponent went for Wasp Swarm. I was thinking, and it is not bugged apparently. He shoots before me. I decided to go for Rhino and go for a surprise. Throw a Rhino here. My idea is to target his tower because he will be expecting me to grab shield. At least I was thinking that. He's going to expect me to go for shield, and I will attack his backline that is undefended. Me trying to read your opponent. But he completely ignores it. And throw a missile here, where I would put a shield normally. If I grabbed the shield, I would put it here. So he was going to throw the missile somewhere else, like here. But no, he went for wasps defensively to protect his backline here. Although they are not where my rhino is going. I got levels on both sabers. Grabbed one more here. And one more Typhoon. While my opponent is going for Storm Callers. A really strange choice. Especially since the Storm Caller buff didn't came out. They put it in the test help, then remove it when the official patch notes were released. And Rhino's going for the tower and tower debuff. Oh, great Rhino. Most of the time those Rhino drops work really well with me. Sabers doing their job killing the Pally Badgers. Typhoons killing out the Shaft. And even if I had a lot of wasps, my Typhoons will easily deal with them. And let's speed this. So, basically all my important units survived. And only my Shaft died. Even if there are a few Fangs when they are still alive, the late Fangs. Here we have Electromagnetic Blasts, which could be very annoying, but I decide to skip. It's an expensive spell. And I want the money. I will also grab one more Saber. They are doing a good job killing the 5 Badgers. And they have Missile Interceptor, which I will click. So yeah, Missile Interceptor against Storms, which went for extended range into the storm, so 220 meters range. But that gives even more time for the missile to be shot. So 4 Storms against 4 Sabertooths with Missile Interceptor. The Missile Interceptor of the Sabertooth is not the best Missile Interceptor, it's the weakest of all of the Missile Interceptors, but it can shoot quite a few missiles. Since Stormcaller missiles are very weak. What I find strange here is my opponent's not selling his Wasp. Because they are protecting his backline, so that is something. But on the front line they are being completely useless. You see me here going for Maintenance Array as my first attack into the Typhoons, because my opponent don't have a lot of Shaft, so I don't need the Wreckage Detonation. But with the healing, even the shots from the missiles that do land into my units will be healed, because I have a lot of Typhoons now. Even the 5 Badgers are being a bit annoyed when the fellas they are almost killing go back to full HP. And you can see, now it's not killing that many, but the healing is keeping everything alive. And slowly I'm killing all the storms, and with all my units surviving. So, the combo. And I'm having a lot of fun using the new Typhoon. Much more than I expected. They have a lot of fun techs. And here we have Rhino Assault once again. And I will use it again. One tech that I changed from my Typhoons now. On this game it's not changed, but later I changed it. Defense Mark. I'm never using it, so I removed it and put the Assemble deck. So the one that revives the Typhoon. You see me throwing the Rhino here. Once again, my opponent's going for a defensive Rhino. And I'm going for range into my Sabers. So they don't need to get so close to the enemies. This tower is level 2 with some fangs here, so it's protected against a Rhino. He's going to his missile here once again. But this time I am putting one shield. So his missile will be useless. He's always missiling here, so I decide Might as well put a shield. I'm also throwing one missile here because this crawler was not here. So my idea was to hit this, kill the marksman and the 5 edgers. And maybe even kill a few storms. But this crawler will annoy my missile. One missile here, in case he went for a rhino. And one here. I wanted to finish this. You can see my rhino going to the wrong place. He didn't wait for the tower, so my rhino actually... Yeah, my rhino failed this time. Oh, no. Actually, no. This is my rhino. It is on this side this time. He threw it on the middle. I changed it in the windows. But Rhino doing his job once again, grabbed the tower above. So yeah, Rhino always working. And that was a stomp, if you have seen one. Round 5 victory. So very fast. And Typhoon sabers. But my opponent went for Storm Colors with range and Launcher Overload, which is a combo for them. They will shoot twice as fast and have more range than normal because of the range enhancement. They do lose range with Launcher Overload, you compensate with range enhancement, so they keep the same range as normal with this deck. But those 4 level 1 storms with those decks were a waste. He was getting most of his missiles, or at least a good part of his missiles were getting intercepted, and even those that landed were getting healed by the Typhoons with the maintenance array, so didn't work that well for him. The Wasps stayed here until the end, doing nothing. He did increase his amount of chaff, so my next tech would probably be the Wreckage Detonation, so I would kill the chaff faster. But that's it for this game. Hope you enjoyed this fast one. Don't forget to leave a like, and I will see you on the next one.